Hi,
Hey.
you're listening to Tipsy
Tipsy
Book
Book
Reads. I'm
Reads.
Rebecca,
And I'm Jess.
and
And
we're
we're
tipsy.
tipsy.
Too many books on my TBR. Yeah. This podcast is like a book club for the antisocial. We make a drink inspired by the book we read and talk crap about life and fictional characters. We really hope you listen and drink along.
Side effects of listening to this podcast may include reading vivaciously, extreme bouts of laughter, tipsiness from craft cocktails, talking shit about life and fictional characters. Listen at your own risk.
Just a warning, this podcast is explicit. We are all over 21 and there are spoilers. We warned ya. So we can just dive right in because...
Yeah.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
Okay, everyone. So obviously we great.
Remote.
We are remote because life just kind of kicking us in the balls this week. Like kicking us in other places right now because just is life. But anyways, I have a working car now.
I love that.
Anywho.
Very important.
So we're not recording our chapter thoughts. We're just gonna do a little mini-sode because, like we said, life is lifing, but we also love you guys, and we'd miss you too much if we didn't do an episode.
It's true. But also, our brains are shot, and if we tried to discuss these books, I feel like we would just be like, I hate kale. Anyways.
Speaking of which, can we talk about the people? I've clearly not read the same series as us.
Right? Come on. Kale is not level-headed. First of all, I just called him Kale, like the green.
Kale? But not the cool, like,
green.
purple flowering kale, like the green nasty kale. But for those who don't know what we're talking about, one of our previous episodes that we had put, like, a clip out on TikTok decided that people are going to comment on it and say that Kale is a level-headed character. The most level-headed. Lies. Anyways.
Yeah, very much.
I am clearly worried for those people. But yeah, I mean, I did listen through the chapters, but my notes are dismal and I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I feel that. I was like trying to think of a drink and I was like, my brain isn't comprehending anything. So,
Speaking of
what you
drinks,
drinking?
I'm drinking an elderflower tonic with, what kind of gin did I say? A hibiscus gin.
Hibiscus. I love that. Is it
Purple.
this stuff?
It is that stuff. It's our
I
favorite.
should have used that. I just used regular gin and elderflower tonic water. Ooh, it would probably be good with the
The rose.
elderflower. It's elderflower rose. Oh, that would have been so good.
We can make that one of the drinks
Okay.
for the next episode. So here, you guys are getting an in on us planning. Okay, because what happens? Let's not go into it. But like, well, how could we actually get that to?
I don't know. Are there roses anywhere? There are roses. I don't know. Anyways, what are we here to chat about?
The book fair.
The book fair. Thank you everyone who came out to our book fair at Three Eyed Guys with Writer's Block. It was so much fun.
It was, and we
I
have
love
some
our
amazing.
book fairs.
I know, and we have so many amazing vendors. We had Blissfully Bookish chilling with us.
Yes, so much fun. I love it so much.
For all my listeners, I'm wearing a Blissfully Bookish sweater, and you'll just have to go on YouTube to go look it up, because I'm not going to tell you what it looks like.
I got a henna tattoo with
I did
my
too.
soon-to-be sister-in-law's initial.
So funny. I have a smiley face. I'm really glad that I didn't do anything crazy other than a smiley face, because I do have a wedding I have to work this weekend, and I didn't think about it.
Well, after I had done mine, I was like, wait, this is gonna wear off before their actual wedding, right?
Yes.
And it will. But I had to do the math in my head of when their wedding was.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's next weekend. I keep thinking March 8th is next weekend. I know there's a whole week in between, but like
Yeah,
in my brain, I'm in March already.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't want to rush it.
Oh, me either. I mean, I'm gone.
Yeah, my baby
So
has his first tooth, and I'm like,
it's crazy.
it's wild.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Um,
But it
so
was
yeah, the book
so
fair was
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, and it was so fun meeting all of you and also seeing some wonderful familiar faces.
My favorite thing.
Shout out to those that were at the Romantasy Book Con and
Yeah.
came and saw us
Yeah, that was awesome.
again. The blast. What was your favorite part?
Of the book fair? Oh, blissfully bookish. I got a very fun bumper sticker. It says only villains ban books.
It's so good. I wish I got it.
It's stunning.
I'm jealous. My favorite, honestly, the conversations that I had. Like,
Yeah.
I just had such good book conversations. I got to talk about Onyx Storm, which I feel like I haven't let myself talk about it until we like actually have a podcast episode. So that was kind of nice. And then there were quite a few people that we met that I was like, you could be on our podcast.
Yes, I loved our new little bookish friends.
Yes, me too.
Amazing.
But yeah. And we're gonna have more book fairs. So make sure.
Follow us on all the things.
Yeah,
So
and like literally we say it, but Instagram actually hates us. I was talking to my sister, my own sister, my flesh and
and she
blood.
doesn't care stuff.
She doesn't see her stuff. She didn't even know we were having a book fair until we one of the family members posted it in the family chat after it happened, and she was like, "You had
Yeah.
a book fair?"
Yeah, I had several people tell me after the fact that they didn't know.
I only posted it
We
on
posted
Times.
about it literally every day on stories and on the feed, so bummer.
Yeah, real bummer. Sorry. On the side of the right screen, does it have the like thumbnail picture? Do you see mine?
Yes, they're both horrible. Mine
I
is like,
don't I don't see yours. I only see mine. It's so bad.
oh, I'm using my phone as a mic, so I can't send you mine, but it's literally
I Oh my god, this is so funny. That's so mean. Okay,
wait, what's
sorry.
mean?
The picture of me.
Oh.
Okay, anyways.
Anyways, yeah. Okay, what was next on our
We were going to talk about our TBR for this year.
Yes. Onyx Storm is on mine.
Is this like TBR for the podcast or TBR for ourselves or both?
Do we have our TBR for TBR?
I mean, we have our ongoing TBR.
Yeah. But I don't know if are we ready.
That's
Like,
what I
do
didn't
we know the order of things?
know, but I didn't know if you wanted to just chat about it. This is the
Sure.
insider.
Okay.
But I also wrote my own because I didn't know what we were doing.
All right, let's do both. Chat about potentials on the podcast.
Okay.
We'll probably do Onyx Storm on the podcast.
For
right?
sure. We will. Period.
Period.
Period, because I need to hear your thoughts. We also need to do Heartless. You need to do that book. And then Alone with You in the Ether.
Yeah.
That's the book Diana Elliott Graham told us we need to read.
Yes. Also, we need to do a mini-sode with Diana Elliott Graham.
Yes. That's in the works. The Winnow series. Have you been seeing that? You probably know it if you looked it up. I keep seeing that, and we have it written down on the long list of things. But what else do we have? We have so many things in our notes. Oh, we wanted to do The Familiar by Lee Bardugo.
Oh, yeah.
I also have Wicked in the Pines duology twice. There, it's on here twice.
Interesting.
The Golden Spoon.
Oh my gosh.
We still need to do that one.
That's so funny.
There were a few ones that we have that's like books on TikTok. If you scroll all the way down on our notes, it's one that says A Soul as Cold as Frost. What the River Knows, which I already read that, so. Lore of the Wilds. That one's really pretty, the cover. The Book of Love. And House with Good Bones. We have those on there. So, you guys, did we mention anything that you were like, oh my god, they need to read? Not me stopping like Dora. Waiting for an answer.
That's right.
Oh, good.
Or Miss Rachel.
I know, you did just sound like Miss Rachel.
I'm just, I guess I'm just Miss Rachel. I looked like Miss Rachel at the book fair, apparently.
What are your thoughts? Did I miss any?
I don't think so. It sounds like a good lineup.
I know.
We should do a historical fiction on the podcast.
Oh my god, I was just gonna say, one, I've been like, is it weird to crave a historical fiction?
No, I think that's fair.
But also, I'm just, I don't know if our listeners would like it, but I just love a literary, like, an, what am I trying to say? Journalism genre, the literary journalism genre. I love a book like that. So it's like rooted in nonfiction, but it's written like it's fiction.
Yeah, like Daisy Jones and the Six, would that be?
No.
What's an example?
The Devil in the White City.
I'm down to try anything once.
We should read. I already read it though. Speaking of which, Devil in the White City. So it's a true story, but it's written like I'm reading from Eric Larson's point of view. So, anyways, fantastic book if you haven't read it yet. It's a good one. We should. What historical fiction, like actual fiction, should we read, guys?
Yeah, when we were at the book fair and we were chatting about historical fiction, like that's one of those genres I kind of forget about from time to time, but every time I read one, I love it.
I agree. And I feel like, did I write some? I feel like I had some on my actual like Goodreads that I put, you know what I mean, to read. And I don't know if I actually put them on my list. We just seem like historical fiction girlies.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Would you like to tell
If you
me
guys
what...
have any historical fiction recommendations, let us know.
Would you guys like to, or Jessica, would you tell us what your TBR is for this year?
Onyx Storm and Aaron A. Craig's newish book. What's it called?
Yeah. Which one? The one that's coming out or the one that's the
All of the
13?
above.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the 13th child one too. And then which one is soon? A Land So Wide. That one's coming out this year.
Is that coming out this year?
Yeah, it says 2025.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's expected September, right around my birthday, the week of my birthday.
That is so exciting. My goodness. I love her.
Yeah, me too.
Erin, you should come on our podcast.
Yes, do it. Like everyone else in the settlement of Mistaken, Greer Mackenzie is trapped. Founded by an ambitious Scottish lumber merchant, the tiny town on the edge of the American continent is blessed with rich natural resources that have made its people prosperous, but at a cost. Dun dun dun. Yeah, this looks so good. Anyone who spends a night within Mistaken's borders belongs to it forever. It sounds spooky.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear my laptop fan?
If I concentrate on it, but it's not super loud.
Okay, I'll just unmute myself and mute myself.
Okay. What about you? Tell me about your TBR. I'm setting my expectations super low this year.
Yeah, same. I didn't even want to put like a Goodreads count, but I did just so that it would keep. I don't know how that works. Like, do you have to keep track?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I can't ever find it when I didn't do it.
Oh, then maybe.
Okay, my TBR. Oh, God, so sorry, people. What did I even drop? The Devil in the White City. Okay, my TBR is A River Enchanted.
Rebecca Ross.
Rebecca Ross. Which I guess I should put. I dropped another book.
Throwing our books today.
I should put Ruthless Vows on there, but
Oh, true.
I got this book for free, Death of a Bookseller, and I really want to read it.
That sounds familiar. What's it about? Were we talking about this?
I don't know, maybe, but the back, like, the little blurb thingies that people write, one quote is tense, addictive, and sticky underfoot. One says, will work its way under your skin like a splinter.
Oh, God.
Someone else wrote, dark as Satan's basement. If you like Caroline, then Kepnes, then welcome to your new obsession.
Interesting.
Comic, but also pitch black dark.
Okay.
Is that our new description? Impossible to put down, deliciously dark. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to hate it.
That's so funny. Also, in the background, all I see is Roan of Ass.
Oh, I see. That's really funny. I see Throne of Glass in mine, totally.
Oh, there you go. Now it says Throne of Glass. All I saw was Roan of Ass.
Yeah, mine's, like, I can see quite far, but, okay. Then I have The Bee Sting. I want to read that. I want to read The Fury by Alex, whatever his last name is, that wrote The Silent Patient. I want to read Take My Hand by, isn't that a historical fiction?
I don't know.
Oh.
That one doesn't ring a bell.
It's I don't know if it's Dolan or Dolen Perkins Valdez, but it's this one. You've probably seen it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a historical fiction.
Maybe we should do it on the podcast.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it's, like, amazing. Like, well written, incredibly intense, really important to read. So maybe, Orbital, have you seen that one? I forgot who it's by. It's like a really pretty sci-fi looking cover. Beautyland, which I have started.
How is it so far?
I'm obsessed.
I love that.
I'm obsessed because it's like nothing I've ever read before.
I love when there's nothing to compare it to.
I mean, structurally, it's nothing like I've ever read before. Like, the story itself is, but it isn't. I don't know. So far, at first I was like, I don't think I like this. And then all of a sudden I was like, nope, I love it.
I love that.
And then This Is How You Lose the Time War.
Very nice.
That's been on my list for years.
Yeah, I need to go look on my Goodreads and
Oh yeah, here
set
we
a
go.
few more like up on my list.
Orbital.
Oh, stunning. When I was at the book fair and I was chatting with Blissfully Bookish, they were recommending something to me that I added to my TBR. Very cool. But I'm using my phone as a microphone and I can't pull up Goodreads right now, so I don't know what it's called.
That's fair. I don't
I wasn't
know.
expecting to use my phone as a mic.
You told me. Oh, was it not Brandon Sanderson?
Oh, well, that's been on my TBR
Same.
for a
I think I'm going to
while.
dive into that this year. Should we do it on the podcast?
Ooh. It's a big commitment.
It
I think
is
it's
a
a
big
bigger commitment than Sarah J. Maas World.
I think you're right. There was one other. Oh,
Oh, I was recommending that. The third one, yeah.
I know. This is what I wanted to read. My
I wanna
TBR.
read it too.
I also have a book that's called The Plant Messiah. I want to read that. Don't ask me what it's about.
Very nice. And then lastly, on our to discuss.
Before you say that, do you want me to go to your Goodreads and list what you have?
Yeah, if just like the first, does it do it by added recently?
It should.
So just like the most recent 2 books, maybe.
Oh, I don't know if I know how to go to my friends. Oh, there we go. Won't take long. I have 8. It's just loading.
I think that's more than I have.
Okay, you're still currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury, just to let you know.
I have not updated that crap in a long time.
Recently read, want to read. Here we go. The Only One Left.
Maybe.
By Riley Sager? Wild, my mother, her lover. Wild Game, my mother, her lover, and me.
What?
Wait. We're showing the cover on the
I
video.
don't know who recommended that to me.
Wow, I mean, interesting.
Sometimes when people
The
tell
Book of
me,
Love. We both have that.
"Aw, cute." Sometimes when people tell me, "Oh, you have to read this book," I just add it to my Goodreads, and then I'm like, "Oh, I'll surely go back and."
But who recommended that to
more.
you?
I have no idea. And then sometimes I don't actually go back and.
That's fair. Everything else is, you have Argyle on here. That's an interesting choice. You've not read Lessons in Chemistry?
I feel like I did.
I feel like you did too.
I clearly don't update my Goodreads.
Maybe
Okay,
not. You
I
didn't
pulled
read
up
Mr.
the
Magic yet?
No.
Oh my god, I just got my copy back from Angela. I'll let you borrow it.
Okay. I pulled up the only one left, and I see in bold, stabbed her father with a knife, took her mother's happy life. It wasn't me, Lenora said, but she's the only one not dead.
Oh my god, it's like Dr. Seuss, but evil. Wait, what is that one?
The only one not left.
What is
or
that?
the only one left.
What is that?
Mary. What you just told me is
That's
on
not
my
what I
TBR.
read.
The only one left?
Oh, the very first one?
Yeah.
I'm still on Mom and My Lover and Me.
I'm gonna look up that one. What is it?
This is on your TBR too. I have this book if you want to borrow it.
Which one?
Alex, The Maidens. It's by the same guy from The Silent Patient.
Oh.
Same one I want to read, Fury. Maybe I don't have it. I thought I did. I like his writing. That's the one I want to read. Not
Whatever
sponsored by Book of the Month.
Her Lover and Me is. It has 4 stars on. What is this?
Someone gave this one to me too, and it's called Listen to the Lie.
Oh.
And I think it's a podcast.
Wild
it
Game
is.
is a brilliant. Oh, it's about a podcast?
Yeah, it's 2 Oh my God.
Is
this
it two
us?
besties that have a podcast?
I think so. Lucy and Savvy were the golden girls of their small Texas town. Pretty smart and viable. Lucy married a dream guy with a big ring and an even bigger new home. Oh, so it's not us. Savvy was the social butterfly, loved by all, and if you believe the rumors, especially popular with the men in town. But after Lucy is found wandering the streets, covered in her best friend Savvy's blood, everyone thinks she is the murderer. It's been years since that horrible night, a night Lucy can't remember anything about, and she has since moved to LA and started a new life. But now, the phenomenally huge hit true crime podcast, Listen for the Lie, and its two good-looking hosts, Ben Owens, have decided to investigate Savvy's murder for the show's second season. Lucy is forced to return to the place she vowed never to set foot in again, solve her friend's murder, even if she's the one who did it. The truth is out there, if we just listen.
Wow.
Wait, I think I might just read this tonight.
So good. That sounds really good.
Oh, it looks like a quick read.
My Mother, Her Lover, and Me is a memoir. Wild Game is a brilliant, timeless memoir about how the people close to us can break our hearts simply because they have access to them, and the lies we tell in order to justify the choices we make. It's a remarkable story of resilience, a reminder that we need not to be the parents our parents were to us.
Oh, that's really deep.
Yeah. Okay, I see why it's on my TBR.
Okay, was there something else we were going to talk about?
Yeah, reformatting a little bit for the time being.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to do 2 episodes a month for now because that is more realistic at this current time.
I think everyone's lives.
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be good because it'll give the people who take a little more time to read time to catch up or go back and listen to other stuff and start reading with us if you haven't already. So I think it'll be better than trying to keep up with once a week.
Yeah, it'll be good. And I think we'll move to Saturdays now, releasing episodes,
That sounds
because
fantastic.
Fridays are hidden.
Yep.
So
maybe we'll play around with it, see how Saturdays goes, and if it doesn't, we can swap it up again. Just if you guys follow us on the social medias, turn on post notifications, and that would be hugely helpful since we're apparently being hidden, and then you will for sure know when new episodes will be.
Yeah, and like, is it helpful to do a newsletter? Because us doing only 2 episodes a month can maybe leave us more time to actually do something like a newsletter, and it maybe like once a month, hey, this is what we're, you know what I mean? Is that helpful for you guys? Like, do you check that? I don't know. I'm a newsletter girly. I love seeing the people that I follow's newsletters. Shout out to the Florida Wildlife Association. Is that what I follow? Yeah, Florida Wildlife Federation. But anyway, that was fun.
Yeah.
Look at us having a 28-minute minisode.
Oh my god. Yikes. Anywho.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this recording now. You've been listening to
Tipsy Boop Screens. Bye.